Hey, good morning to you. I just wanted to get a quick message out to you today. Yesterday, I had mentioned the sermon that was at church Sunday. The Avengers was the movie, and it was the last of our At the Movie series, but it was on the Avengers, and the message was about 8 lessons the church can learn from the movie Avengers. And yesterday I mentioned that the first lesson that we learn is that we are at war. We have to get that into our mind, that we are at war. And he's talking about the church and the fact that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and rulers of the darkness of this world and that sort of thing. So, but what I was trying to do is change that into a business perspective. We are at war. And one of the things I didn't mention yesterday that I began to think about yesterday afternoon was that we are at war mainly with ourselves in a lot of cases, especially if we're entrepreneurs and we're depending on ourselves to get our income and our businesses developed. And what I mean by that is some days I don't feel like blogging. Some days I don't feel like posting on Facebook. Some days I don't feel like posting on Twitter. Some days I don't do email campaigns, but the point is we are at war. It's a battle within my own mind that's keeping me from doing those things when I know that I need to do them. So the number one thing we need to learn is we are at war. We're at war with ourselves, and we need to overcome that. We need to win that battle with ourselves. So message number 2 is that war requires homework. War requires homework. And what that means is the Bible tells us that we need to study to show ourselves approved. And we are teaching, Diane and I are teaching a course on the Holy Spirit. It's called The Forgotten God, on the Holy Spirit. And we talk about reading and learning and studying the Bible and learning it so that we can decipher the thoughts that come into our brain and into our minds as being from God, because the Holy Spirit never contradicts the Word. So as long as we begin to know the Word, then we'll know the messages that are coming from the Holy Spirit, and we can be guided by those things. So, but from a business perspective, and I'll make this quick, is that we need to study to show ourselves approved even in our business. A lot of our businesses have leaders that have gone before us that are making fabulous sums of money and doing great in their business because they've got a teaching spirit. They teach that to us, and we can learn from people that have done it before and people that want to see us become successful in everything that we do. So studying to show yourself approved means listening to webinars, reading books, and getting online and doing the things that you got to do to become successful in an online business. So with that being said, read my blog for today. It's going to be titled The Avengers, War Requires Homework. So read that today and see what you can get out of it. Comment on it and tell me what you think about it. Be blessed.